So, Shalom Aleichem, Baruch Hashem. I am as grateful as possible to Hashem Yitbarach for allowing us to keep spreading the truth of Hashem out to the world. And it's amazing, really, when thinking about it. So it's amazing. And I'll tell you why. Firstly, because a small amount of light rejects a lot of darkness. If you enter a very dark room with a small candle, you're already seeing a huge change in the room, in the lightening of the room. So, even if the world is in chaotic darkness, our small amount of light allows the majority of the world to see. It's like the light of the moon. The night stays dark. The darkness is covering all. But with the moon, you can find your path, and without the moon, you're blind as a bat. You cannot see a thing. Now, we don't need people to live in illumination. It's not our job to be the redeemers of the world, to be Mashiach. We're not here to bring the light. We're here to help people to manage and to survive. And if we are able to allow people to find the path, even if it's still dark outside, we gained, we already made our profit, we already achieved our goal. I need to help you to find your way back home. I don't need to make you rich. I don't need to make you a billionaire. I don't need to tell you how to prosper. Like, that's not my mission. Like, I would love to hear that you're happy, that you made it, that you have a phenomenal success. Yes. But it's not my life purpose. I won't put my blood for that you're going to become a billionaire. Okay? Like, I couldn't care less about how much money you have in your account. But I will put my effort to know that you were able to pay your rent, that you were able to cover your monthly expenses. Like, for your surviving balance, for that, I'll give my blood. I'll put my effort, my sweat, my dedication, my prayer, my heart will ache, will pain for you to manage, for you to survive. I'm not here to make sure that you were able to buy your future wife a $45,000 diamond ring. Like, I don't care about those things. Even if it will make her the happiest camper in the world, I don't care. Okay, so she won't be the happiest one in the world. Okay, I'm not here to make her happy. I'm here to know that you have not drowned in the flood, that I was able to rescue you from the tsunami, from storms, from hurricanes, from tornadoes. I want to save lives. I'm a lifeguard. I'm here to save lives. I'm not here to make people billionaires. That's not my life mission. So, if I know that with our faith, with the faith that we're teaching, millions of people gaining faith, millions of people, their life are being changed in a positive way, and the light is shining into their veins, into their spiritual veins, for them to be able to stand solid, stable on their feet and to manage life, I'm good. I'm done. I'm happy. Not finished. Like, all right, let's continue. But like, Baruch Hashem, I can go to sleep tonight, and tomorrow, Bezat Hashem, we'll have another day of that kind of prosperity. I don't want more. I don't need to know that more than that was achieved. Now, for an example, we are launching now. The truth is that the heart is is crying the tears of excitement from that new book, from the fact that it's coming out to the light, from the fact that it's being published. My English is not perfect, excuse me for that. But for the fact that it's coming out to the light, and that light is being exposed, the heart is shedding tears, is crying like waterfalls. And we're talking about the Awakening of the Tribes book, the amazing book that is talking about the awakeness of the 12 tribes of Israel. A solid rock, hard as a diamond, more valuable than pure gold, highest and more precious than the deepest treasure of the Almighty. The fact that the children of Israel are alive and exist, that me, Dror Moshe Kasuto, I was able to cry, to put so much effort, to dedicate my life into that project, to communicate with you guys, to help you guys wake up, to contact you, to show you love, to pull you with threads of love, to send lifelines, bridge upon gaps, to build solid grounds underneath your footsteps for you to be able to march and to walk and to find your way to connect to Am Yisrael, and for me to make it, me, Dror Moshe, this silly one, the small one from Yerushalayim, this simple person, me, that I was able to allow you to believe in yourselves, and me personally was able to shed that light, to spread that light, to expose it, to uncover, to reveal it, me, that you are Am Yisrael, and that the evidence that you are Am Yisrael is based on the fact that you are searching for Hashem, and not for no evidence, and not for no certifications, and not for no physical documentations and nonsense, just for the fact that your heart is desiring Hashem. And I made it clear that it's the truth, me and no one else but me. The fact that I did that already, even though we're before redemption, that, listen to me, sweethearts, listen to me carefully. My act, me, Dror, the silly one, the shaky one, me, the one that you know that I am. My acts brought you already to Eretz Israel even before you made it here. I already set the bridge for you. I sacrificed myself. I put myself down underneath your footsteps for you to walk all over me happily. Did it. Not even to your request. Voluntarily I did it. Wanted to do that. Sacrificed and dedicated joyfully. Not asking for anything in reward. Happily did it for free. Found love in your eyes. Found love in your hearts. Finding light of your souls shining towards me. Kamayim apanim, like the reflection upon the surface of water. When I look at you, I see myself, recognizing my Jewish roots in your eyes. You see, that's little me. When I was a brat, when I was a kid. By the way, just for you to know, that picture was taken at Sinai Desert when my uncle, my father's brother, was serving in the army in Sinai. My grandfather and grandmother, Morris and Fortuna, they took me to visit him in his army base while he was serving in reserves. And that was in Sinai. So here you have a picture of me in Sinai. Nice, right? There's a connection, of course. Always there's a connection. So The fact that I was able to bring down that light and to spread it out and to allow you to count on me, to listen to me, and to follow my teachings, my guidings, for you to count on yourselves. And you did it. By doing so, you called Hashem strongly enough for the connection to be reestablished. You hear that? Now it's done already. We gained that. And how do we know it? Because the book is coming out to the light. That's it. That's the evidence. Sefer Katav Ish Rivi. The book was written by the one who fights against me. The book was written on water of battles, of wars. And the fact that we were able to walk so far enough for us to be able to print this beautiful book now, and now it will be seen, clear, a written evidence, printed evidence out in the world, it will show the agreement of Hashem to our work, the seal of Hashem on our teachings. You understand? And just for you to know, we posted a request for people to support this book publishing, and tens of people, almost 100 people, volunteered to financially support this project and gave money, and nice amounts of money, like respected amounts of money, that allowed us to print and to cover all the expenses of editing and writing and all the editings that were needed, and the design of the covering and like re-editing the text and whatever, like all the great work of publishing a book was covered, Baruch Hashem. And I cannot be more thankful to Hashem and to you guys for that. Anyone that was taking a part, that was partnering with us in doing so, has a huge part in that area of redemption, the returning of the tribes. Now, do you know what it means? I'm telling you. Can you imagine? Think. Always. And soon I'm going to tell you a story. A short one, a small one, a simple one, Rav Dror's one. And always when I teach Kabbalah, for an example, I'm talking to students, scholars, wise people. I'm trying to say to those wonderful people, let's learn Pshat. Let's try to understand what's written. Don't teach me what Baal HaSulam said on that. Don't tell me what's written as well on it in the Zohar Kadosh, in Parashat Va'etchanan. No. Let's understand the meaning of the words. Okay, for an example, there are two concepts in Kabbalah. One of them is called Arichan Pin, and one of them is called Zeiran Pin. Huge concepts in Kabbalah. Like, go to a Kabbalist and ask him, what is Zeiran Pin? What is Arichan Pin? Prepare yourself for 48 hours lecture, and you won't understand it in the end. Like, I promise you that no matter what he will tell you, you won't grasp it. And he definitely, the teacher, can speak for days. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's like going and asking someone, what's the meaning of the word Bereshit? Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai himself on the word Bereshit wrote 70 chidushim in a book that is dedicated only for that topic. In the Zohar HaKadosh, there is a whole volume that is dedicated only to the meaning of the word Bereshit. And like on that book that is discussing the word Bereshit, you can write hundreds of books of interpretations, because it's an endless spring It's a deep, deep diving into an endless amount of pure fresh water that are rising from the depths of infinity, of holiness. So there's no end to the amount of chidushim that you can say on the word Bereshit. So if Rabbi Shimon wrote a whole essay on Bereshit, on the word Bereshit, 70 explanations to the word Bereshit, it doesn't end there. It's only a sign for us to understand that we can like surf into it with no end, sail into the depths of the ocean. There's no end, to a place that there's no end to the search. So those concepts, Arich Anpin, Zeir Anpin, are endless to explore. Okay, now, but so when I'm reaching with a student, with a person, while teaching those combinations of words, Arich Anpin or Zeir Anpin, okay, so now how will you explain it? I'm saying let's focus the pshat. Let's talk about the simple, the most common connection to the meaning of the words Arich Anpin, Zeir Anpin. What is Arich? What is Zeir? What is Anpin? You have Arich Anpin and you have Zeir Anpin. What is Anpin? Anpin is face in Aramaic, in Yerushalayim Aramaic, in Jerusalem Aramaic. The word Anpin means face, faces. Okay, like a portrait, like the shape of the face of one, of the person, of the figure, of the explanation it can be. It's like the face, the introduction, the revealing of the face. Okay, Anpin is the face, is the portrait. Arich is aroch, long. Zeir is short, is small. Okay, so you have long, large face, and you have small, tiny, minimized face. Okay, sounds simple. Only by me. Why only by me? Because as I told you, go ask some Mekubal. Go, try me, please. Go ask some Mekubal. Rabbi, can you please explain to me the concept of Arich Anpin? Go ask, please ask. Please, I beg you. Go ask. What is Arich Anpin? 48 hours of explanations and he's not done. Okay, Rabbi, but what is Zeir Anpin? Small face. 48 hours, 72 hours, he's not done. You cannot end the explanations of it. Means the quote and the real true holy sources that they will bring to explain to you those huge concepts of long face and small face. What am I doing with it? I'm saying, okay, put it all aside, please, begging you, put it all aside. What's the meaning of the face, long, of the words long face and small face? There is only one face to Hashem. So how can it be that you have a large one and a small one? Hashem has a large face and a small face? No way. Hashem is reflecting himself to us, and that's called the illumination of the face. Yeah, Hashem does not have a face. Hashem does not have a figure. He does not have a body. But he is shining. And when he is shining towards us, so it is an illumination. And when that illumination is expressing something, so it's the expression of the face. It's the expression of the face of godliness, of Hashem's so-called face. But it's not Hashem's face, it's Hashem's reflection. Okay? Now, when me, as so-called a rabbi, is talking to you, and now I am trying to express a certain idea to you. Okay, I want to teach you. I want to teach you about Arich Anpin, long face. Okay, now I have my knowledge about it, and I'm gonna speak it. I'm gonna talk about it. Now you gonna grasp. You're gonna understand according to your mind tools. not according to my explanation. I can pour rivers of water towards you, and if you have tiny vessels, you're going to catch only as much. And if you have wide vessels, you might contain even more than I was able to send. Means that you might even grasp something that I was not aware of with your very high and delicate senses. So the amount that you will receive depends in you, and the amount that I will give depends on me, but of the same content, but on the same explanation. We were referring that conversation, that example, to the concept of Arich Anpin. So I will say Arich Anpin is so and so, and that's what I said, and you will grasp that Arich Anpin is so and so, and it's a whole different thing, but it's all touching the same truth, the same explanation that came out from two angles. The upper angle, the teacher's angle, the influencer's angle, is Arich Anpin, is long face. And the receiver is Ze'ir Anpin, is small face, the reflection. So when Hashem is smiling to us, we see it in small face, but He is smiling in long face. When He is smiling, it's called long face smile. But when we're seeing the same smile, it's Hashem's smile. But when we see it through our pupils, through our eye lenses. So it's already minimized. You see the ocean is there, it's huge. You see it, it becomes small. It's in your eyes. If I will look at your eyeball, I will see a huge ocean in a tiny sphere of your eye. So it's the same huge ocean, but it was minimized. That's Arich Anpin and Ze'ir Anpin. Hope you got it. Now we're going to go back to what we said, and soon we have a Rav Dror story. So, when I'm teaching, I'm taking huge concepts and bringing them to Pshat. When I'm teaching Kabbalah and I want to talk about Arich Anpin and Ze'ir Anpin, I'm saying, let's talk about the simple meaning of the words. Long face, small face, reflecting and reflection. Hashem is sharing His light with us, and we're receiving His light. Long face, small face. That's the way I teach. So now I'm telling you, when I taught and when I delivered that news that Am Yisrael are here, I explained it in such a simple way that it was grasped by everyone. Now it's known to everyone. That's Pshat. Now everyone knows that Am Yisrael are here. Now everyone knows that hundreds of millions of people are about to join us, and they're all Am Yisrael. And we don't need no evidence for that. We just need to see that those people will love us as we love them. That's the only factor that will change the game. We are searching for people who loves Am Yisrael. Those for us are Am Yisrael. That's it. If you love Am Yisrael, you're part of Am Yisrael. That's it. Oh, you want to say, no, I'm not Jewish? Okay, I have 10 tribes of people who are not Jewish and still are tribes of Israel. All the 10 tribes that followed the tribe of Menashe, that are the descendants of Yosef, the righteous man, the son of Yaakov. All the 10 tribes that went with Menashe to the horrible exile 3,000 years ago, when the Assyrian king, Melech Ashur, exiled the 10 lost tribes to behind the darkness of exile, the mountains of darkness, the driest deserts of them all. And they have disappeared. They were gone. Since that time, 3,000 years ago, they're calling and we're barely hearing. We're calling and they barely hear. All those hard and shaking, very weak ways of communication that failed hundreds and thousands and millions of times are about to take place and are about to reconnect the threads, the edges, all the four wings of the universe to become one under the same talit, under the same tzitzit, under the same kippah, under the same Torah, under the same halacha, under the same Shabbat, under the same prophets, under the same leadership. And we were able, you and I together, were able to spread that light that is enough to find the path, like the light of the moon, shining our paths at night. It's not bright as the day. I am not Mashiach, and you're not Mashiach. And when Mashiach will come, we're going to greet him with honor and accept him with love and respect him fully. And please, I'm begging, don't send me emails that you're Mashiach and you live in Zimbabwe and now I need to accept you and spread the word. Begging you, already got those emails from hundreds of people that were faster than you. Please don't send more of those. I'm done. When Mashiach will come, I'll hear about it from Eliyahu the prophet, from Elijah the prophet. I don't need to hear it from you. Please give the credit to Eliyahu the prophet that he will notify me and the rest of Am Yisrael. Please don't take his job. He needs his job. He needs the income. He needs his position. Don't take Eliyahu the prophet's job. Please support Elijah the prophet. Let him keep his job. Don't make him unemployed, please. Begging you. Also asking for Eliyahu Navi, please. So now, I'll tell you the story. A couple of days ago, I was riding my bike. And yes, I have a bike. And it took me almost 20 years to buy a bike. When I was younger, when I was 20 years old, I was riding a bike. I had a Kawasaki 500 EN custom bike. Seems like Harley Davidson, but not with a V engine. But it was a very nice, very fine bike. And I loved it. I liked it a lot. And then I started doing tshuva and so on, and with children and wife and so on, I abandoned that hobby. And it took me a while to go through some things in life. And over 1 year ago, I decided to buy a bike. And I spoke with my wife about it, and of course that she was afraid and didn't want it and so on. And we spoke and kept on talking honestly about this topic, and she agreed with me that it's going to be okay and that I need to buy that bike. And I bought a 500 Honda Rebel bike, and I like it a lot. It's a wonderful bike. So a few days ago, I was riding my bike very freely, very happily. And then I had that memory. Suddenly it came back to me that when I was younger, when I was like around 20 years old, it's around 27 years ago, right? You see my white evidence to the journey. So when I was around 20 years old, I remember that once I asked myself, Dror, what do you want to do with your life? I was still young. I was I just knew my wife, like we started like dating or something like that. And I asked myself, what do you want to do with your life? And I said to myself, like it's my own conversation, mind conversation, 3 things I said. I want to have a long peot, long side curls. I didn't have them back then. I said I want to have long peot. And I want to ride my bike. That's what I wanted. I wanted to have my bike and to ride my bike. And I want to learn Kabbalah. Those are the three things that I said to myself 27 years ago. Dror, what do you want to do in life? I said, I want to have long side curls. I want to ride my bike and I want to learn Kabbalah. That was the symbol of freedom of myself, for myself back then, 27 years ago. Now, a few days ago, I'm riding my bike with my side curls, and I know that the main teaching, the main learning that I have in my life is Kabbalah. Like that's what I learned. When I sit and open a book today, in the last few years, what that I am learning is Kabbalah. I'm learning a lot of Kabbalah. In earlier years, I was learning much more Breslev and a lot of other books. Like I learned many topics of Hashem, had different changes, developments, elevations in my learning. In the last few years, the main topic I learn and teach is Kabbalah. By the way, just to mention, a lot of thanks to a very good friend and sister of mine, of ours, Doris, that she has a huge part in that I'm learning and teaching Kabbalah, because she asked me a few times when I was in New York to come and teach Kabbalah. And I was a bit far back then from Kabbalah learning, but her desire to learn Kabbalah and the group of wonderful students that she was learning with pushed me towards Kabbalah learning to prepare myself to those great classes. And it woke a wonderful inner opening inside of me to attach myself to Kabbalah learning, to Kabbalah teaching. So thank you, Doris, for that. And a few days ago, I'm riding my bike and I'm saying to myself, you got it. You have your side curls, you're riding your bike, and you can learn Kabbalah. Like whenever you want to open a book, like you can do it. And I couldn't even realize that I gained it. Like only when I said it, when it came to mind, I came to that realization that Hashem already answered my prayer, my deepest request, my dream, my wish, my inner desire to be a free person based on my understanding of what freedom is, for me to be able to be freely expressing my Judaism, Jew, and to ride my bike means that I'm, for myself, it's like a symbol of my own personal freedom, that I can ride, that I can travel as I wish, and that I can learn, that I can grow, that I can expand my knowledge with Hashem based on the deepest learning I know. And when I did so, I still found myself that I'm unhappy, not completely happy. And then I asked myself, how come? If that was a goal, if that was a purpose, and when you gained it, you still have not achieved the desired happiness, so how come? How can it be? And then it really came to me that I need to find and to search for my happiness. I need to find my happiness. I need to remind myself where happiness is. I need to stop searching outside for happiness and to find inner happiness within. I need to appreciate my treasures. It's not how much they worth in the world. It's not how much people will will appreciate them. It's how much they will mean to me. It's how much care I will have to them. It's how much heart, how much focus I will put into the small things in my life, to the details that combines, that builds, that structures my life. I need to pay attention to what I have. It's not what that I have that matters. It's how much I pay attention to what that I have that matters. We're all rich. You say to yourself, I'm not Jewish. I'm telling you, yeah, all right, I agree, you're not Jewish. You're from the tribe of Asher. Now you want to explain to me why you're not happy to be from the tribe of Asher? Like why you are such a sad person while being from the tribe of Asher, or Naphtali, or Zebulun, or Gad, or Dan, or Yisachar, or Menashe, or Ephraim, or Reuven, or all the rest of the tribes? Can you explain your silly way of thinking that cannot find happiness within yourself while being attached to the nation of Israel by being part of one of the holy tribes, but not Yehudi, not Yehuda? Who cares? Do you think that the tribe of Yehuda is more precious than the tribe of Zevulun? One brother is more important than the other? No, not in Am Yisrael. Not inside Am Yisrael, not inside of a family. Inside of a family, brotherhood is the symbol for unity and for equality. You are equal. When you're part of the tribes, when we say the verse, we're saying Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. We do not say Shema Yehuda, Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. No, we're not. Jewish people is a tribe. It's the tribe of Yehuda and some of the tribe of Binyamin and some Levites and some refugees of the rest of the tribes that joined along the road back with the tribe of Judah. That the tribe of Judah has the job, the purpose, the power to gather the rest of the tribes under the same tzitzit, the same kippah, the same Torah that we kept. We were chosen, tribe of Judah, the Jewish people, to preserve, to keep, to observe Judaism in great effort, to pass the torch in sacrificing ourselves from one generation to the next for the torch not to be burnt, not to be turned off. But that torch is not to flag ourselves, to mark ourselves, to uplift ourselves above our siblings. No, it's only to represent the light. It's only to make everyone see the light. Hey guys, come here. Here's the torch. There's a torch. Guys, the light is here. Come, gather. It's only to be a lighthouse to the nations, for the nations to gather, for the tribes to gather, to recollect ourselves, to re-embrace ourselves, to hold ourselves together, to become kosher again. We're only turning on the light. We're not the light. All Am Yisrael are the light. All Am Yisrael. There are no differences. You are not more important than me, and I'm definitely not more important than you. Together, we're completing each other. Without me, you don't have a heart. Without you, I don't have a brain. So very nice misfunctioning heart without a brain. Oh, very nice. Misfunctioning brain without a heart. It's like a dead corpse without each other. So the importance is to believe each and every single one of us in himself, in his journey, in Hashem's supervision on us as individuals, and as part of the beautiful oak of life, tree of life, and to come back, to bring back our inner child, back to the light, back to life, back to reality, and Bezat Hashem, things will get better and better, nicer and nicer, more and more beautiful. I'm telling you, redemption is about to take place. And if you think to yourself that you found Mashiach, please let me confirm it with you. You're wrong. Okay? All the potential Mashiach that you think you found, please, you don't need to believe me. But if you want to, it's not him. Whoever you think that you found, I promise you, it's not him. Okay? I hope you understand it. The real Mashiach, when he will come, there will be no doubt. If you now think that you don't have a doubt, please doubt it. I'm begging you, please doubt it. Wait to Mashiach. Don't think that you found Mashiach. People are asking me if I don't know who Mashiach is. If you think that you know Mashiach, as I said, I beg you, drop your assumption and prepare yourself to see the wonders of Hashem. Thank you so much. We will all see him and accept him and recognize him. It will all happen. Don't worry. Don't worry. It will happen. It will happen. It's not that one and it's not that one and all the rumors that are saying that it's him and it's him. Listen, it's not him. Whoever you think it's him, it's not him. Him? No, definitely not him as well. No, not him as well. Okay, got it? It's not me as well. Don't worry. It's not me, and most likely it's not you. And good luck. I said enough. Good night.